XO, Golden Phoenix, Maoshan Wang. These are some of the premium durian varieties worth your dollar this durian season. But are you able to tell them apart from the cheaper kampung varieties so you know exactly what you are paying for?
These two durians I'm holding, one of them is $13 per kg, one of them is $5 per kg. Can you tell which is which? I'm here at the Durian Mobilization 2013 where food expert Dr. Leslie Tay will be sharing with us some tips.
The main thing that you all need to really know is just Maoshan Wang, because Maoshan Wang is most expensive. All the rest of the durians, or the branded durians, about $8 to $10. Very few people are going to try to give you a durian that is not what they claim it is. It's only Maoshan Wang that's a real big problem, because sometimes it's short supply, sometimes another durian can be passed off as Maoshan Wang. So always try to just recognize how to tell Maoshan Wang. When you open it up, you'll know that the flesh is a typical color, the kind of seed with the Maoshan Wang. It's very easy to peel off the flesh of a Maoshan Wang. It doesn't really stick to the seed that well. You can actually just take out the seed and the flesh of a Maoshan Wang, and it doesn't get too wet. If it's too wet, it's not very good. It's got to be nice and creamy. When you look at a Maoshan Wang, you should be able to see a star pattern at the bottom of the durian like this. This is very typical of Maoshan Wang. And if someone says he's selling you a Maoshan Wang, you pick it up and there's no star pattern at the bottom of the durian, then just walk away, because it may not be a real Maoshan Wang.
If Maoshan Wang is the king of durians, then the queen must be the Golden Phoenix. It has a round-shaped husk with light green to grayish-brown thorns. Its flesh is pale yellow and creamy and tastes sweet with slight bitterness. Then there's the Black Pearl, which has an oval-shaped husk with thin thorns. Its flesh is pale grayish-yellow and it tastes smooth and creamy with slight bitterness. But there's another option for those who love bitter durians.
If you like bitter durians, I recommend for you the XO. XO durian is very nice and bitter, very pungent, and it's got a nice tingly taste on your tongue. You can recognize an XO because it's small, and usually the bottom of the durian here is depressed. It's a depressed star at the bottom for the XO.
If you prefer your durian sweet, you'll be better off choosing the red prawn, the D101 or the D13.
Red prawn also is a bit of a sort of like a shape of a rugby ball, right? Red prawn, usually when you'll notice that the shape and then the thorns are sort of sharpish. It's usually got a funny chalkish kind of look about the durian. When you open it up, the colors of the red prawn is a pastel orangey kind of color.
Meanwhile, the D101 has a large husk with long and thin thorns. Its flesh is thick and deep yellow, almost orange in color. The D13, in contrast, has a light green husk that is pointed at the bottom with a brownish depression. Its flesh is also yellow-orangey in color, and it has an intense fragrance. These 7 types of durians were seen at Durian Mobilization, an annual durian feasting event organized by Dr. Leslie Tay and supported by the Singapore Kindness Movement. This year's event saw 1,000 kilograms of durian shared by some 300 participants. So which durian variety stood out for them?
Maoshan Wang. Maoshan Wang. The best.
Maoshan Wang and the Maoshan Wang.
Why do you like it?
The flavor is very rich. I like it bitter, and it's got the bitter essence in it.
Black pearl, I like it.
Why do you like that durian?
Because it's very new, the taste is very new. So it's I like something new.
The black pearl.
Why do you like it?
I'm not sure. It's sweet and creamy, and I've never had it before.
But how do you make sure you choose a good and fresh durian? Watch our other clip to find out.